Hi guys, welcome to another video tutorial. Today we are going to be making this lovely granny square. So go get your yarn and your hook and let's get started. So we're going to begin with a slip knot. So we're just going to start by wrapping the yarn around our fingers. We insert the hook into the loop, pull some yarn through and tighten it up. So if you know how to work a magic circle, you can use a magic circle instead. So we chain 3, and in that first little chain space we're going to slip stitch. Now we follow that up with a chain 2, and inside our little circle over here we're going to make 12 double crochets. So you got 1 and 2 and so forth and so on until we make 12. If you made a magic circle, you're going to make also 12 double crochets. Your chain does not count, so that chain 2 does not count as a first double crochet. So make your chain and then go ahead and make 12 more double crochets. So I'll just keep working on these and I'll show you how to finish off the row here. So I finished my 12 double crochets, and now in this little stitch right here, right above that first chain that we made, I'm just going to make a slip stitch. So if I can successfully insert the hook in the loops, there we go, I can go ahead and slip stitch. And that is the end of our first row. So for our second row, we chain 2, and in this stitch right next to our chain, we're going to make 7 double crochets. So for this first one, the chain will count as a double crochet. So for this very first one, just make 6. All of the remaining ones, we're going to make 7. So here, I'll finish these off real quick. Okay, so now we chain 3, and we're going to skip 2 stitches. And in the third, we're going to make 7 double crochets. Now we chain 3, we're going to skip 2 stitches, and in the third we're going to make 7 more double crochets. So just to save you some time, we're going to do that again. So once you're done with your 7 double crochets, make your chain 3, skip 2 stitches, in the third make your remaining 7 double crochets, and then we're going to make our chain 3 and close off our row. So I'll just fast forward through this so you don't have to sit here and watch me do it forever. So I'm just going to make my last double crochet, and then I make my chain 3, and right after this little chain space in the very first stitch, we're just going to slip stitch. So you could finish your granny square right here, and it's a really nice and floral granny square, but I want a bigger granny square, so we're just going to keep going. So in the next 4 stitches, we're going to make 1 single crochet. And if it looks like, because we're trying to get to the center of the corner, so if it takes you 3 single crochets to get there, then go with the 3. If it takes you 4, then make the 4. But in the corner one, we're going to make 3 double crochets. And this is going to make our corner nice and round. And then we're going to make 4 single crochets. I'm sorry, not 4, 3. 3 single crochets. And that will put us here right next to our chain. So we're going to chain 2. And in the chain space, right here, let me see if I can show you it, we're going to make 3 double crochets. So there's our first one, second, and then third, and we chain 2, and we're going to go right here, just get to the closest one, maybe not the very first one, but the second one, and then we're going to make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. Like I said, sometimes it'll take you 3, or it'll take you 4, but you're trying to get into the center one. So in the center of the corner stitch, we're going to make 3 double crochets. Remember, we're trying to make our corner bigger. And then we're going to make a single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And we're going to get back to our little chain space. So we're going to chain 2. And in the chain space, we're going to make 3 double crochets. Sorry, I promise this will make a lot more sense if you see the written pattern. Okay, so now we chain 2. And then we kind of skip into the second stitch. And we're going to make our 3 single crochets, and now in the corner stitch we're going to make 3 double crochets. I'm going to keep working the remaining sides the same way that we've been working on the last couple sides, and I'll see you when I'm done. So I've gotten to the end, and I'm just finishing up my double crochets in my chain space, and now I make my, there we go, last one, and then we chain 2, and I'm going to skip a couple stitches here because we are at the end of our row. So here we go. I'm going to count 3 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so on the third one, I insert my hook and make a slip stitch to finish the row. So our granny square, you can finish it here or you can do a border. I'm going to show you how to do a quick border on it. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to though. I need to make a cleaner slip stitch because I've got my yarn a little bit tangled. So let me get this fixed and I'll just show you how to do a really quick border. So we're going to chain 1 and we're just going to single crochet in each of the stitches. And once we get to the corner, so get the cornermost stitch, so it's 3 single crochets, and in the corner stitch, you're going to make 3 single crochets. And this will just make our corner nice and clean. And then we're just going to single crochet in each of the stitches until we get to our chain space. There we go. And in our chain space, we just make a single crochet. And we just keep working a single crochet in every stitch. So we get to our chain space and we make 1 single crochet. And then we just make a single crochet in every stitch until we get to the corner. In the corner, we make 3 single crochets. So just keep working your way around the granny square and I'll see you when we finish. Okay, so I've gotten to the end of my granny square and I just have to make my last single crochet and a slip stitch. So just slip stitch this row closed and that's it. That is our granny square. So I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below. I will link the free pattern down in the description box. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like these. And if you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up so that I know that this is the kind of video you want to see. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at mode.bespoke. Thanks for watching.